Cancer, how you doing, guys? Right, okay, so this is for the last half of February, okay? So please don't worry about timelines, because if it hits you, it will hit you at some point, okay? Now, it may relate to your circumstance and it may not, okay? But if you're just finding this channel, my name is Steve. I'm a little bit eccentric, and after 40 awakenings, who wouldn't be? Right, Cancer? Okay, so I've already pre-shuffled the cards, but I welcome you to watch the videos that I've also done on the channel, which is how to break free from codependency and fear of abandonment. Okay, there's also stuff over on Vimeo. The links are all in the description. There is also something on my channel which is soulmate conditioning, cracking the code to the matrix and different kind of things of codependency, and also fear of abandonment. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay a spread, okay, and then I'm going to do the next half for you over on Vimeo, and it's very cheap. Okay, if you don't have a Vimeo account, it's so easy. You just need an email address, basically. Okay, there are also private readings and everything else that is in the description. All the links to Vimeo can be found in the description also, and it's very cheap. And there's also a buy all option that will give you access to everything that will still remain in there for as long as I can keep it. Okay, and then we'll go into March. Okay, so that's the introduction. Introduction is over, Cancer. Okay, so Cancer for the rest of February. Cancer for the rest of February, please. Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising on Venus for the rest of February. So, okay, so more of a calming situation. Mirror, mirror on the wall. So, any fixed sign, okay? Any fixed sign. But basically, trying to seek higher ground, coming out of something that was probably karmic. Karmic is what I'm picking up, obviously, because we have the Seven of Cups, which is choice. So someone could be trying to choose. Somebody could be contacting or wanting to contact someone via the internet. Okay. This can also mean spying or looking or thinking or information gathering across the internet, talking to people across the internet. If it's to do with work, you're trying to pick what job is the right job for you, and it could have something to do with telecommunications or sales, okay, or travelling across the sea, across the water, but basically trying to understand. Someone is trying to make the right choice this time. That's what I'm picking. Somebody has calmed their energy down, and that they are trying to choose. It's either you or someone else, or you are. Okay. Cancer, Sun, Rising, or Venus between now and the end of February. Because something's ended for sure from the past, and something is also trying to come into fruition. You know, that's what I'm picking up. Too many cards. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, all good. Cancer, Sun, Moon. It definitely feels like something has ended from the past with somebody. Probably made the wrong choice in the past. Could have something to do with work or travelling. Yeah, there's definitely been an ending. Yeah. So somebody has yeah, toxic. Something was toxic from the past. Someone's trying to come out of conflict. So the overall energy is equality or balance. So this goes two ways. Something from the past, I would say, could be very toxic. You know, we have Capricorn here. It doesn't always have to mean toxic, but this is fighting via the internet. Something is standing in someone's way. Somebody or something is standing in someone's way. It could have something to do with children or something to do with a home life. We have 1111, which is just alignment, aligning yourself with the true version of options, trying to balance out emotions, trying to find equality and equilibrium. An equilibrium. Somebody has definitely drawn the line in the sand. Is kind of like saying enough is enough. You know, 5 is a cycle of conflict. You know, there's 3 people in the 5 of Swords, but the person holds the 3, which is the 3 of Swords of heartache, which means that this person could also have been heartache from the past. Okay, and it's caused 2 other people to kind of feel an illusion and just kind of like very kind of in a dreamy kind of state of really not knowing, But these 2 energies here are toxic. You know, are toxic. There's a few stories that it can be. I mean, this is kind of minor conflict, but this is restriction. It's somebody is stopping someone from having happiness, because this is kind of a calming energy, and this is a conflict energy. So you have separation and avoidance again. Okay, this is the lesson here. This is the karmic lesson for sure here. Karmic lesson, because it's. I mean, it could have something to do with Libra, because you have the scales. You know, the scale of balance. Somebody could have been going between different families and different, like meeting different people at work is kind of what I'm picking up. Meeting different people at work. A professor. I'm kind of picking up a professor. This card kind of looks like a professor to me. Could have something to do with school. School. Someone could have problems with children that are at school. And that they're being influenced, maybe. Children are probably being influenced. Some children could be fighting, and you could be trying to decide which school is best for children to go to, because they're having conflict and mind games, probably anxiety over. I mean, this is, yeah, definitely. This is restriction of karmic. So this is pretty much what I've been talking to people about on how to break through from codependency. Okay, when you are connected to someone codependent and dependent, independent, codependent, trying to find an equilibrium. Okay, when love is a fight or a battle. Okay, so it can deal with soulmates and stuff like that. Okay, when you like the 6 of Cups means past life. Okay, it means past life. It means somebody that you pretty much done something to them before, and that's why you're fighting and battling in order to have awakenings to the truth of your own truth. Okay, so it means that you pretty much done it to them to done it to them. Okay, when you release yourself from that and you have an awakening to the truth of where you start to sacrifice things and think, fuck it, you know, this is over, I have to move away, I have to do things, and that I literally don't want them anymore, and I have to, because you're in a ship, you've got to be in a ship with someone, okay, a long-term ship, and that you have to move away from them. If you can't do that, that means that you're still codependent, okay, so then you still fight and flight, okay, battle, fighting and flighting, knowing about karma, okay. When that doesn't happen, okay, and you start to realise, okay, well, this is definitely over, I need to start to sacrifice things, okay. When you start to sacrifice, that means that you literally don't want them anymore, and that means that you're starting to understand your lesson. That's very strong, okay? Can be very strong. Can have something to do with prison. Someone could be in prison. Detoxing in prison. Detoxing in prison. Yeah. Yeah, detoxing in prison. Prison wards, prison guards. Or someone's guarding someone. Someone's like overprotective, like codependent and protective. Could have spying, trying to stop someone from moving forward. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to go over on Vimeo. I'll clarify this a little bit further with some advice that I was going into, okay? And it will be very cheap. If not, okay, I'll catch you guys later. Alright guys, cheers, peace, bye.